someone in here.
I use my bonus action to make my cloak billow, and I say, "To the church!"
All right. You start approaching the church. The doors are shut.
I attempt to open the door.
Oh, I could easily open it, but go for it.
Well, I mean,
They
I'm
appear
just...
to be locked.
Yeah, that's...
basically.
Burning hands.
Yes, they are locked,
Fine.
so...
Burn the
knock on it?
church.
Yeah, you
well,
can.
I'm right there, so before you guys even do anything, I firebolt the doorknob and melt it,
That works.
and then I
All
just
right.
push it open, if that's okay.
Well, you push, and then you feel something behind it, like
Duh.
someone barred the door.
Oh, dang it.
They used barding.
Oh, I could break the
That's a
door
bad
down.
joke.
We've been
But
disbarred.
yeah.
Well, wait, let's try knocking first, just
it's
in
not
case.
disbarred, Taco. They barred it.
Oh.
Okay.
And you hear a voice yell to you, "What do you want?"
Our friends. Our people.
Who sent you?
Ourselves. We followed some wagon tracks here. We're looking for some villagers that were kidnapped and possibly
you
a
weren't
gray.
hired to kill anything, right?
Not recently.
What he
And you
say?
hear
I
some.
didn't catch it.
You weren't hired to kill anything, were you?
Oh, yeah, no.
And you hear some whispering, and you hear the sound of like several people moving this beam.
Ah,
And the church door opens a little bit, and you see like one red pupiled eye like look at you.
Hi.
He sees a
Yes?
dinosaur with Einstein
Hello,
hair,
people.
a turtle, a Goliath, and a half elf.
Well, he doesn't know I'm a half elf, but besides that,
By looking,
will-
yes.
not with the ring on, he can't tell my race. He can't tell anything about me.
I'm
He
sorry.
can't tell your.
Also,
you're
know
a-
your creature type.
You're a medium size.
Yeah, a medium-sized something.
Humanoid.
No, a creature type would be humanoid, so...
Oh, okay, so he still can tell that I'm a half elf.
Yeah,
No.
it's just
Okay.
he can't.
No,
like,
he can't
detect.
tell that you're a humanoid or a half elf. He sees a person. He sees a thing there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nondescript. You were just blurred out.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Just
He-
gender
he-
fluid.
He looks at you. You weren't hired by any strange talking folk to kill anything, then.
Describe the talking folk, but as far as I know, we're not been hired to kill anyone.
No,
we
we haven't
here
been
of our
hired
own
to kill
free
anyone.
will.
And you said wagon tracks, right?
Yes.
Yep.
No
Or the
footprints,
footprint? No footprints. Well,
Yep.
guess that makes you at least somewhat friendly.
Were those strange people possibly holding candles?
No. No.
Whew, okay.
And he fully opens the door, and he's dressed in a full black suit. He very obviously is a cleric of the man in the black
Yeah.
in the black suit. Yeah.
Nice.
You remind me of someone we just saw. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
He looks you all over. So you're adventuring types then, though.
Oh, yes.
We're decked out
killing
in magic
things?
items and adventuring gear.
Good
I
at
mean,
killing
Only,
things?
only when needed.
Well, we're good at avoiding death ourselves, too.
You'll want to avoid death in this place.
Hmm.
Follow me.
Dead rise?
No. Over the years, passed down from cleric to cleric of this town, a very powerful Sorceress. He looks to see if you guys know what that is before, see if he needs to
No.
explain it.
I nod.
Arcana check.
It's the crystal thing. We already did this check.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I've seen one of those.
I like how you rolled a 2.
A very powerful Sorceress has been keeping the dead beneath Purebrook asleep
Hmm.
as a temporary measure until we could find a way to find people powerful enough to rid of them. Unfortunately, as in the natural life cycle of the Sorceress, they have a child It weakens their song, but typically having the child there makes up for it. Unfortunately,
Where did you say you got that again?
I don't remember.
uh,
Oh shit! I bought it from that guy.
Kritmir and Tim came from Purebrook, and from what Kritmir remembered, Shower's Portent stole a shiny rock from this place.
Oh no!
Oh,
But the child was taken, so the song was weakened, and some of them woke up. And he points his eyes to like a corner where you see a few people that look like wannabe adventurers are tied up. They've been roaming about trying to hire people to kill the Sorceress.
No.
That would be
Why?
very bad.
I pull out the mace. It starts glowing. Where are the undead?
Yeah.
Points down.
Well, I mean, do you know where the ones are that have been hiring people, is what I mean.
Probably with one of their many entrances and exits that they have throughout the town. Normally, they would have been asleep due to the range of the song, but
Well, I guess
most likely the reason why we didn't take care of them while they were sleeping is that they had hid themselves long ago.
Right. Makes sense.
Before the Sorceress moved in.
So you said the ones that were tied up are the ones that are trying to hire people to kill off these?
No,
Sorcerers?
they were hired to
Hired.
kill people.
To kill the Sorceress.
Or,
Okay.
Yeah, necessarily, yeah.
I'll send, if I can see them, I'll telepathically talk to them and or at least one of them and ask who hired them.
The guy like wiggles on his bond, really freaked out because there's a voice in his head.
I'll look at him moving. What's the matter?
He's gagged. They're all tied up and gagged.
Hearing
I-
voices.
He looks wide-eyed and panics a bit more.
Answer the
I'll-
voices.
Yeah, I'll keep on prodding at his brain with my telepathy. Like you talk to me, not him.
Eyes over here,
Hello?
buddy.
I'm not sure if it's good cop, bad cop, or bad cop, bad cop.
Bad cop, crazy cop.
Yes.
So, you can now use detect thoughts. I mean,
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that. I don't have to roll for that, do I? Or,
Normally they would roll a
you
save.
can when you
against
cast.
them.
You can do base thoughts if you want to go
Yeah,
deeper.
no.
I think it's
You get
wisdom.
surface thoughts immediately, so you might have just made him think of who hired him. That's why I was
True.
recommending it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking where that would be because for some reason it's not.
It's a spell.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at my spell list.
Second
and
level.
I might not just be seeing it. Minor illusion projected.
It's
Do
a
I
second
not?
level spell.
Yeah, I should. I should
Detect
still.
thoughts. There we go.
Is it actually in your
Um,
spells? Did you choose
yeah,
it when you leveled up?
I know I have it, but I don't know why it's not in my spell list. I'm looking.
How did you get it?
Is it one?
Oh,
of
it might be
your-
one of my. It might be one of my. I'm
'Cause
looking
if-
through all my passives.
Yeah, because if it's a feat, then it won't be in your spells.
True.
or if it's your I want to say incantations.
It's your pact magic.
Yeah, pact magic. It'll be.
Oh,
in
I
your
see.
feats.
Mm.
But do you just know those, or are they on the list to learn? Because if they're on the list to learn and you haven't learned it, then you can't cast it.
True. Gain these spells. First level, second level.
Okay, well,
Third
I'm gonna
level.
see specifically what it says in D&D Beyond.
I
'cause-
think I have to choose it out of that because I don't have Tasha's Hideous Laughter or Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah,
it just says gain
it
these spells.
expands your spell list. So if you
Yeah,
didn't
so I would
choose
have to
it, you
choose it.
don't have it.
Okay, yeah, so I don't.
Okay,
I don't
so you
have
actually
it.
don't have it. So never mind. That would have been
Yeah.
very useful right now, though.
It would have been, yeah. I do have other.
Let me check my spells. I might have something that can help, but I
I
don't
do.
think I have detect
I can
thought.
command him to answer you.
Well, yeah.
He answers, and he just says, "The strange speaking people. They offered money."
Oh yeah, no, I can't help. I have
Which
nothing
he
for
replies in his head and verbally at the same time, so you hear, and you hear.
that.
Am I able to make it so he can cast a what's it called, an illusion with like what he's seeing? Because like I know he has a picture in his brain, but like I don't know what
No.
he's meaning words. Okay.
No.
You only get words.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Detect thoughts, on the other hand.
Gosh, dang it.
Well, I
I
mean,
thought that would be
technically,
like-
detect thoughts would be like surface thoughts, but I mean, if
Yeah.
he's thinking of the picture, you're getting the picture. So
Yeah.
True. That's what. Yeah, that would be really helpful at this moment. Yeah.
The cleric looks to you all and says, "Are you guys strong?"
Enough.
I look at the
Absolutely.
Goliath. I look back to the priest. I look at the Goliath. I look back at the priest.
We are fine.
Would you be willing to do something then to help resolve this?
Oh yeah, we'll kill dead anytime.
All right.
Or undead.
Well,
I'll show
we
you
kill the
the-
undead. Yes.
Yeah, I'll show you the way down to the main entrance. The guardian will stop her song, and then it'll be up to you to clear that place.
Okay.
All right.
Reminds me of a kenku I once heard about.
Do
Be
you have any
warned.
words of warning before we enter such a place?
Yeah.
If we do not hear from you within a couple of days, we will presume you to be dead, restart the song, and seal it.
Yeah, that's
Understood.
fair.
That place will become your tomb.
Now the singer's not up here; it's down below, right?
Yeah, it's down below. It's
Yeah.
From what I'm gathering, well, what's the name of the creature? I always say it wrong.
Thesaurus.
The Cicerus of the Cicerus is echoing throughout the caverns,
Okay.
and that's what's keeping the dead frozen.
Yeah.
I do need to be a little forthright. I think so. I know what happened to the child, but only by secondhand. It came in our possession via a merchant guy.
What was his name?
He was it the one dressed in yellow?
Yep.
I don't remember his
Austin?
name, but he was dressed in yellow. He had two strange sized feet.
Well, he had one boot that was a size too big and one boot that was a size too small.
Yeah.
Like the kind you'd have, you probably were grave robbing.
Oh.
See,
Oops.
now it makes sense to you, but then it was just weird.
Yeah.
I know
Was-
that
Was he a salesman? Showers portent or whatever the.
That's him.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that they got a ride from him too. Oh, that was the same time that you bought it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think it died. Saving.
Or hibernated. It's confusing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
happened?
It was.
Tell me what happened to it.
And I'll relay like the whole story of the.
That's how my
the
sister
three.
It's dead then.
I'm so. Is there no way to bring it back? I'm so sorry.
Resurrection magic's tricky, and considering the amount of time I'm guessing happened between then and now, I wouldn't be able to bring it back.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
send
been
him a
longer than
message.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll-
I gave it to
Suffocation.
I gave it to a dwarf who said it was important to his religion.
Yeah.
Did he have
Wait,
a
so
weapon of bone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
bone
sorry, I
sword of
don't
his
know.
family.
No, wait, no, I did meet him, so yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Friends
I'll,
against the dark.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Oh, I said I'll send him a message as he's talking about how it ended up dying, and not taunt him, but basically ask or propose a question saying like, for a monk who worships death. What can you do? Like, not taunting him. I'm not trying to insult
what?
him.
Yeah.
But
Cleric.
cleric. Yeah.
I can detect the undead, though you are an odd thing as he looks at
Yeah,
Tim.
well, I mean, our paladin can detect undead too, so.
I
Yeah,
can
so it
also
makes-
bring people back from the dead.
But why
I
not
cannot
dead?
do that.
Rarely.
Hmm.
He emphasizes that.
Right.
Bringing people back is not always the same as they once were.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like he has a restriction of 10 minutes as well.
It's not a pretty sight.
I don't like doing it. It's not a very pretty sight.
Yeah.
Do you need time to prepare yourselves, or can we get started?
No,
I would suggest a rest. So
Yeah,
'cause
let's
we
get rid of
are
this
kind of
exhaustion.
exhausted.
Oh yeah, because we are.
Well, we did kind of hurry up after we found
Oh yeah.
details of our friend possibly being dead. So
Again.
we kind of skipped last night's sleep, so we should probably rest first.
All right. You'll have safety here.
Thank you.
Also, he turns to the turtle. You know you can knock, right?
I was mad, okay?
It's okay. We're still learning. Doors are really difficult to get through sometimes.
He goes to the doors and mumbles something about like third time this week or something.
I give him a gold to cover the cost.
Maybe you should put sign up.
He pulls out like a doorknob basically from his pocket
I know, but I still give him the gold.
and like starts fiddling by putting it back in basically.
It must be enchanted to let the metal like stream off it, because it kind of just disappeared immediately.
Yeah, but you guys are allowed to rest before you delve down.
Yes,
All
absolutely.
right, so we just remove exhaustion. I'm pretty sure we didn't spend anything else. Well, maybe a divine sense.
Yeah, I dropped 2 of those today. So, well, one. Sorry.
One, yeah, because we've been traveling.
I dropped
Snores
1.
loudly.
So are the what's it called? Are the priests still like milling around the chapel, or are they all asleep as well when we go?
Well,
for
it
our
looks
rest?
like various townfolk are also in here, probably because the
Right.
whole thing of like if you go up an X number of distance away from the church, there's terrible undead things.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So there's various people milling about.
I look at the warlock. I'm like, we're in a church, so maybe don't do any weird things. And then I go to bed.
Define weird.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say.
Unlawful things in a church? Probably not a good
Unlawful to you or unlawful to me?
idea. Unlawful
Don't
as
make
in
us
the
kill
law
you in a
of the
church.
town.
Oh, okay.
Unlawful to you or unlawful to me.
Saying the 200 things Tim's no longer allowed to do.
Stealing is illegal, by the way.
I won't steal. Wait, thoughts though? No.
Do you have decode
I'll send-
thoughts? Because then you could actually legitimately steal people's thoughts.
Oh gosh, I think that's higher up. That's way higher up. I
Well-
saw that though.
Well, maybe not legitimately steal them, but you could like read their minds and then decode your thought of what they were remembering, and then
And block it off and change their memories.
I don't think you can do quite that much. Well, I don't know. What's the extent of the spell? Not to.
I'll have to look it up.
Not encode thoughts is just your own, really.
Oh, it doesn't.
I was
work on
I was
others.
wondering what you can do with detect thoughts. Oh no, you cannot erase thoughts with it. You cannot be Jace below.
No, that's modify memory.
Well,
Oh,
modify
yeah.
memory has a time limit, and then the thing knows that you mess with its mind.
Yep.
Or that something messed with its mind.
I want you to forget the moment when I made you forget.
Oh man, that makes Jace
Creates
Balerion
insanity.
so much more complicated if he had to use spells as written.
Yeah. Okay, I'm actually going to take a look at my spell list and work on preparing.
Oh, I wish I could do that. I can't swap any of mine out.
That is something new for me. I'm not used to.
Yeah.
while we're resting, and taking shifts and everything, I'll at least try and send messages to.
Oh, I have Crown of Madness. I forgot I grabbed that.
Oh no.
I'll send messages to some of the townsfolk that seem well kept mentally, and ask them if they know the significance of the phrase traitor, and see what their reaction is.
None of them know what you're talking about.
You're just whispering traitor into people's heads.
It's a complex chessboard game. Just messing around.
Oh, never mind. You can actually use modify memory to literally erase a specific 10-minute memory.
Oh, so the time
that
limit
happened
is the
within
10 minutes, not that it lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And it's something that I experienced within the last 24 hours.
Oh, so
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can't get rid of like really deep memories, but you can get rid of
And
Like how to breathe.
And to clarify, Isaac, in a logical modified memory, such as implanting a memory of how the creature enjoyed dousing itself in acid, is dismissed perhaps as a bad dream.
Okay.
Yeah,
Forget
so
the number 3.
Now, if you can convince them that they're in a dream and that it's okay.
Don't inception them.
If it's too nonsensical, it doesn't work, is the thing.
Fair enough. Because
no,
I mean, I
you
could
persuade them
yeah,
that they're in a
exactly.
dream,
I can
and
make
then
a
you make them remember. Yeah.
Well, you modify
that.
a 10-minute space of time of their memory within the last 24 hours.
Yeah, and then I put an image of myself and make it seem like a dream, and so they're like, "Oh, it's oh, I can't do it at the same time. It has to be a memory, so it can't be like."
Yeah, it can't be the.
Oh, okay.
I thought you could
It can't be
insert
the moment
memories too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you modify a 10-minute section of their memory.
Okay, so you
but it
can't
can't be-
insert new ones unless you're removing
Yeah.
an old one. Okay.
And it can't be instantaneous. Like whatever they're having now as a memory, I can't be interacting with. It has to be something that's
No, it has
happened
to be something that
in the past.
I mean, you could
Because that would
modify
be
it,
dumb.
but then it'll be really inconsistent because it'll be
Exactly.
different, and then suddenly they'll
Yeah. So I mean, it has its purpose, but it's very limited.
They also do not know that you modified it. That was a
Oh.
different spell I was thinking of.
right.
Interesting. Okay.
You were thinking of Friends?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Which is what I hoped I had, but I
But
do not.
unless you guys do something
Oh, wait,
like
oh,
burn
wait,
down
no, I
the
do have friends.
church, murder someone in their sleep, try to take someone's soul.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah.
take somebody's soul.
Hands.
What?
Yeah, Friends is the one that they become hostile toward you. Okay.
Put the ring on someone and then kill them.
Yeah, that would steal a soul unless it's
No.
already occupied.
I thought about that. So far nobody's talked to me,
But,
and I've had the ring on.
Doesn't that ring require attunement?
I don't believe so. It doesn't say. I don't think. I'm looking at it right now. Notes, deception, wording, jewelry, view details page.
If it says dash dash, it does not need to be attuned. But if it says yes, then it needs to be attuned.
Requires attunement. There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
So could I force somebody to attune to it?
No.
No.
Unless it's
No?
cursed, you can't attune to it without trying to attune
Can
to
I
it.
curse it?
No, I don't think you have
Theoretically?
that spell.
Yeah, you don't.
Dang.
You don't have the capabilities of that yet.
Now, do
Okay.
all
Command them?
do all curses?
Command doesn't last
Negatively hurt your health?
for long enough.
No. It
No?
depends on the cursed item you make, basically.
Okay, so I could curse it so that way it affects everybody but me, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Yeah, if you were
Okay.
20th level wizard.
Because then I could trap a soul and then be like, "You're mine." Ha ha. Like,
Yeah, why would you enchant an item to do that at that point? You just do it anyways.
True. Trap soul. Yeah, just the spell trap soul.
Well, what he does is
Well, I think you'd have to make
he
a spell,
then
but-
convinces a bunch of 9th level casters to help him, and then make a time travel spell, give it to the past him. And then
Yeah,
I
but
have
doesn't
to
that
blow up
kill
the
all the
campaign
ninth
because
levels?
Then I have to blow up the campaign because of time travel.
But it's a wibbly wobbly, timey wimey ball of stuff.
Yeah,
I
but as
don't
long
think
as
we
you
need
guys don't do anything,
Uh.
the rest passes uneventfully.
Well, I mean, I
think-
keep watch for a little bit because I'm just paranoid.
I think I should definitely prepare find steed. What do you think?
Yes, totally. No. No. During my watch, during my self-prescribed watch, I am burning some of my candles around me.
Okay.
And
I picked up
focusing on
protection from
banishing my
evil and good
shadows.
and lesser restoration.
Okay.
So I have two. I have cure wounds, lesser restoration for heals if we really need. And then I have aid, bless, detect magic, sanctuary, and then I have a couple others that I get just for being a tiefling.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Good news is, I no longer can get STDs.
Oh.
Immune to disease.
All right.
Yeah, you're woken up
That's
by
an interesting way to put it, though.
by this priest who has
Okay.
a small little platter of like small little food, something to give you guys like a breakfast, even though it's
Oh,
like
it is.
later in the day.
Okay.
Much obliged.
Is the priest still standing there?
Yeah, after you guys finish the rest, he shows up again. Basically, he was wondering about
Yeah,
slept himself.
he's probably gonna lead us downstairs soon. So
I'll send him a message and ask if he still has his soul.
what in the
Yep.
world?
I want to know the followers of this guy. I want to know
Okay.
as a lore standpoint, you know.
Do you want to give it away? Is it up for grabs?
Is it up for grabs?
The warlock.
Can
the
I buy
warlock
stock
asks
in your
you.
soul?
Excuse me, sir. Are you
Do you know
interested
my
in selling
class?
your soul?
Determine whether you attunement creature type. He can tell my class though. He just can't tell my alignment creature type, or
Well-
alignment or creature type.
I mean, he can tell
Or
your
if I'm
class as
aligned.
well as anybody can just looking at a person.
Yeah, exactly. So he knows I'm a warlock. So the warlock.
Well, not
the
necessarily.
warlock.
He
Oh,
knows
okay.
you're a crazy person with telepathy.
Yeah. That
Asking
screams
if he has a
warlock to
soul.
me.
He just says yes.
Hmm. Oh,
I don't know
send a
what Tim
message
asked
back.
you, but can we go?
Yep.
For now.
It's time to fight the undead.
I pull the mace out again. It glows.
He leads you down winding staircases. Imagine kind of like, Diablo and Tristram going down below the church.
Yeah.
Did we see any cows earlier?
I know.
Oh.
Thank God.
Yeah, they explode as soon as
blow
you
up.
click on them. I guess
They
that
blow
would
up
be a good
and
thing.
And he leads you to this like what seems to be like an old door, like metal, something you probably find like in the inside of like a castle.
Ah, okay. Does it have like 5 different locks on it?
It has a lock.
Oh, a lock. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
He inserts the key and unlocks it, puts the key back in on his person. All right. When I reach the top and shut up there, the singing will stop, and then it'll be up to you. He nods at each of you and starts walking up the steps.
All right, let's go.
You're just hoping we're not, like sacrificing ourselves to Cthulhu on this side, just
Who? What?
sacrifice.
I'll send a message to you. What's so bad about that?
You know what? We're gonna have to have a talk about what's okay and what's not when you're inside a church.
I mean, asking about the soul might be a legitimate question, but I don't know that that's what you asked. So
After a minute, the whispering kind of song of the Sorcerer stops. It is time.
That's our cue.
Draws my sword, ready for any beast that would come.
right, and I'm pretty sure I have the mace has the light range of a torch. So if there's no light down here, we're good. Or
Yeah,
I guess
you
you're
open
good
it.
because you're the only one that needs it.
And you see 20 feet ahead of you And the stone of this place is, you would say pitch black, but for some reason it seems darker than that.
We're
As
under,
if it-
and it's really dark. Nah, couldn't be.
As if it was shadow that has never even been touched by light.
Well, now it has, because this is
Now it has.
Yeah.
And you start forward, and as you're walking down the small hallway, there's various like tapestries that are beautifully done, but depict horrifying things. Mass sacrifices, butchery, and the like.
Do I feel like I could smash them with the mace?
I mean, they're like cloth, so you could probably just cut them or burn them.
Ooh, I'd burn them.
And we need to move on quickly before they notice what we're doing.
I just like light a candle and then light the tapestries as we're going.
Yeah, so let's just deface these tapestries that may or may not depict the history of this religion and or holy place.
I start to walk it in front of the light a little bit. Not too far. I don't see anything.
I mean, look, it's massacres. I mean, and they keep this place
like,
locked.
Yeah, it's like massacres and like mass sacrifices.
And dark rituals. Pretty sure it's not the church's stuff. The church was built after this.
Yeah. And you open the door. Oh, there's a door in front of you.
Well, I mean, I'll
Before
open it. It's
we
getting
go-
kind of smoky in here.
Before we
I'd
go
like
through
to-
the door, I'm gonna cast spider climb, and I'm gonna go to the ceiling, and then we can continue on.
Okay.
I would like
Fair
to
enough.
knock on the door.
Watch the spikes come out of the ceiling before they hit the floor.
There's no response.
Okay, just to be sure, because if it knocked back, then we have a problem.
Okay, so you knocked on the door. Do I have any, like... No, I don't. Okay, let's just go.
And we go.
Yeah. The light of the is it a mace or it's a mace, right?
Yes, it's the Mace of Disruption.
Of the mace lights up most of this room, and then some of the dim light reaches towards the edges of it. So
Okay.
basically like 40 feet-ish.
Yep, that's a torch.
And you see along various points along the wall are like statues of people in fine dress that look similar to like the very, off-putting and kind of creepy like old school Victorian porcelain dolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Those.
Oh, that's creepy.
Detect thoughts. No.
Right, because you don't have it.
Yeah,
I can see you trying it, though.
Do they seem animate?
I don't know.
Oh God.
Is the
Cast
floor
detect
checkered?
magic.
Perception.
Wait,
Roll perception. And...
Yeah.
wait, did somebody say detect magic?
I will, so I will cast it. Well, I'll sit there and be like, you know what? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to start working on prepping detect magic.
Are you going
Mind
to
you,
ritual?
I'm on the
action.
ceiling.
Yeah, you're on the ceiling, and you notice a couple of them, their eyes flick to you.
Oh God.
Alex,
And
are
then
you
they start
casting it as
moving.
an action, or are you doing a 10-minute ritual? Because the ritual is about to be interrupted. You're ritualing.
I will cast it as an action.
Okay. Because the casting time is an action, but it lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
But if you're doing a ritual, it's a 10-minute ritual, and then you cast it.
Yeah, no, I'll cast it as just a.
Noticing that, I'll alert you guys too.
Yeah,
Whatever.
they don't
Well-
get a surprise round.
Oh, son of a bitch! We're fighting porcelain dolls.
Oh, are we going to combat now?
Yeah, we're going to combat.
Uh,
Give me a moment, and I'll
Okay.
move you to the.
I was like, you moved
thing.
us, and then you moved us back.
Yeah, because I need to put on tokens.
Oh no, it reset the map location. Where were we?
Hey guys, I think these dolls are magical.
Well, you know they're
uh,
magic. You
you
Get
actually
this
detect-
all.
you actually detect no magic.
Oh,
And the one thing, Isaac, you
Oh,
can
no.
note when you your perception check, that isn't porcelain. That's flesh.
Oh,
It's these things. The flesh walkers.
Okay.
It puts the skin on the lotion, or it gets the hose again.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
There it is.
What? Okay, well, whatever.
Instead of it puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again. Silence of the Lambs.
It puts the lotion on this.
Well, we're not surprised. They're obviously not surprised.
What are you doing in our house? Who?
No, they were waiting for us. They were hoping we wouldn't notice. Well, actually, does Tim alert us, or does he just let it go?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
He said he alerted you.
Yeah, because if he didn't, then he would get
Up on
part
this-
of the surprise round, and we would get nothing.
You become
Well,
the
I'm
next skinwalker.
Yeah, I'm on the ceiling anyway, so I mean, good luck with them attacking me. I mean, they might have range.
You know, how high is the ceiling? Because the normal ceiling's only 7 feet.
True.
So if they have 5 foot reach, which all creatures have 5 foot reach, guess what you're within?
They can actually reach you in this room.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's not a cavern, it's a room.
Hello?
Oh. Hey,
Is it too late to go?
speak with Dad.
Okay, I'm coming. You're Isaac, right? Okay, I'll be there in a second.
Is that the girlfriend? Did I just get booted from the call?
No.
Hi?
Oh, who just went dead silent when I said that?
Because we were waiting for a response.
I muted my mic.
Oh.
Did you mute your mic or your headset? Because we heard people talking.
After she got on the phone, I muted it, so that's
okay.
probably why it was silent. Yeah. I learned that I literally have to go into my sound settings and of my laptop itself and shut off sound device, so that way nothing.
Oh, you
is
have to actually
registered.
disable the mic. That's stupid. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
using
know,
the
it's-
Windows 10 version of Skype. That's why it's even
Exactly.
extra wonky.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm on a
DM is-
Microsoft
is
laptop.
drawing shapes.
No, see, it doesn't matter that you're on a Microsoft laptop. I have a Microsoft laptop. You just uninstall it from the store, and you uninstall the EXE version available on the website from the drop-down menu. But if you
why-
have
why
the one
should-
from the store installed, it won't let you install the EXE one because it will be like, you already have it installed.
I don't see why one should work different than the other, but
Because
whatever.
one works as an app and the other one works as a program. So they function completely differently within the coding.
It's so dumb.
They achieve mostly the same thing, but there's different things that can go wrong depending on which version you have.
Gotcha.
The hard lesson I learned in coding, there's a difference between a return character and a carriage return. An enter character. They are different. The enter key and the return key are different on your keyboard.
Oh.
The 9 key keypad numbers are different keys than the numbers on a traditional keypad.
Oh yeah, no, I
Above your
learned that
letters.
one the hard way too.
Yes, when you're coding, they are different.
Yeah.
They are
And-
different in your character map.
And in coding, enter and tab are the same thing. Prove me wrong.
Yes, absolutely wrong.
That's completely wrong because it's still on the same line.
know.
You know.
Well, the same thing with Microsoft. Windows, I think it was Windows 95 changed from carriage return to return key.
Mm.
And it really messes up coding when you have older machines, older code.
I was gonna say because they're basically synonymous now.
Now, but when you deal with machines that were built in 1993,
Then they're completely different.
right? But
Okay.
your common coding, you're like, I hit return key. No, it's not the return key. It's
All right.
carriage return.
Well, I updated mine. Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll
Oh.
initiative.
Make sure
I
you click your
clicked on-
token.
I was
Where's
reading
the
the
token?
names, and I was like, Tim Taco Burnsides.
That's that's me. Okay, that's me.
Yeah, you guys can move around a little bit where you'd be. You just like entered the room.
I
like
was
this
probably
place,
behind
man.
because I was burning things.
I don't want to stand next to you guys.
You don't... Why
I'm smelly.
not? Okay, let's see.
I didn't buy you a harness yet.
All right.
Just be glad I'm not
so
chaotic.
Harness.
Murder Squad Alpha.
I do not have that anymore. Okay.
Nice going, Tim.
Yeah, except he's not going
Holy
first.
crap.
Okay, well, Tim, I assume that you have players go first,
What was
so Tim will
that?
go before the other 19s.
I'm gonna do a spider web on my character to show that I'm upside down because I was looking at the different stuff.
You're being
Smart.
David Bowie at the end of Labyrinth.
The pants!
But his hair dingles down.
Hmm? Yeah. Do you want your character to have been there, Isaac?
Been there where?
Where have you on the map?
Yeah, that looks about right.
Crow enters through the center of doors. Thank you.
Okay.
Not that it actually matters, but that's where I am. It's actually, well, I guess it's further away from one enemy, but closer to the other, so whatever.
All right.
You do things in order and righteously.
So it's not my turn first.
Yeah,
right?
it's not your turn. It's these
Okay.
things' turn.
Figured.
Well, that one is, anyways.
Yeah, this one goes up to try to murder the rude guests who are burning their beautiful pictures.
They're beautiful, like, pictures of blood and gore
Yeah, those
that
things
depict
are
demonic
amazing.
rituals.
Mm,
Pagan.
it must be nice.
Does 21 hit you?
Yes.
All right.
Take 300 damage. No.
Well, it lashes out, and you notice along its very fine kind of Victorian era gloves, the very tips of them get ripped as there's elongated kind of like fingernail like claws. As it grabs onto you, instead of dealing damage,
Oh no.
and then its mouth unhinges like unnaturally, like someone's jaw broke type of deal. And you notice their canines are longer than they should be as it tries to bite you. I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
No.
As you just shift a little bit in its grab, and it sinks into the armor. And it is sad.
Cry.
No kiss. All right. I'm looking.
I
here.
call out, these things are nasty.
Mhm.
I can see that. Ooh.
It just wants a kiss.
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Range of 60 feet. Wait, I'm trying to figure out.
Well, if it has a range of 60 feet, everything's within 60 feet.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
It's
figure
like,
out.
yeah.
Shatter was.
Kill them
what's the-
all.
All right,
the
shatter,
radius?
shatter.
20-foot radius.
Oh gosh.
20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that too. So, you can get 2 of them.
Because if I hit it, well, that's
Or radius.
25
Sorry,
feet.
radius. You can get these 3 without harming anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if I hit it right here, that's 15.
No, it's a radius, not a diameter.
Oh,
So you'd want it to be
Oh.
like, yeah, you'd hit at least one person. Like, no matter where you place it. Like, if the origin is the side of the room, the right side of the room, or a corner, because you have to be able to see the origin, so you can't put it like outside the wall. You'll be hitting at least Taco, but you'll hit everything except
Wait, so I can't hit it right here?
this creature. It's a 30-foot.
It's 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius? Oh, I was thinking. Okay, 20-foot radius.
That's 30.
Yeah, look at my pink one right here.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, origin right here.
Yeah, you can
right
hit 3
here.
of them then. Yeah.
Yeah. And
My
it
bad.
won't hit anybody.
You have a range of 30 and a radius of 20.
I have a range of 60 feet
Oh,
and a
range
radius.
of 60. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking. It doesn't say it doesn't say the radius on there, so that's why I was asking.
Shatter says.
Unless I was just blind. I don't know.
I'm fairly certain it's a 20-foot radius.
10 foot.
10
10 foot
foot.
radius. 20-foot diameter.
Oh.
If I hit.
Oh wow, that's a lot smaller than we thought it was. If you go, you can only hit 2 then.
That's 15 right there.
Yeah, because it's only.
Unless you wait till they band up next to us.
Yeah, maybe wait a little bit for that. You can make it. You can set up an action to be like once X amount or within this area, I'll use it or something. You can hold your action with a specific
that's
command.
15 right there. Yeah. I'll look at my other spells then at this. Yeah.
You know they're gonna swarm us.
Yeah, exactly why I'm gonna wait to use that one. It's a good idea.
You make me.
Yeah, but it might be harder to hit.
Shadow.
Well, you'll always be able to hit at least 2, so I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Mm-hmm.
If only somebody was in line.
What?
then
Hellish Rebuke is one reaction?
Yeah, if someone
it's a
hits
reaction.
you if someone hits you as your reaction, you can hellishly rebuke them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and use Eldritch Blast as my cantrip on the guy that's closest to me. All right.
All right.
Nice.
Roll the hit.
Which one that's closest to you? Okay.
That one, yeah.
Because the other one's just as close. He
Why
just
is it
has a
not-
crit mirror to
oh.
move through.
That one, yeah.
Yep. Rolled it.
Okay. Okay. Normal roll.
What?
Wow.
Oof.
Well, it's a.
Well done.
It hits.
All right.
Roll damage.
It's a crit because it's
12 points of force.
Yeah. The only time a spell can crit when it actually has an attack roll.
All right.
I think that's all I can do. Well, I mean, I can move.
Hide?
Well,
I don't.
He can't hide as a bonus action. He is not a rogue.
Yeah.
Just move.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I mean, assuming these guys have 30 feet of movement, it won't matter very much where he moves.
It's
unless
just
he
gonna
moves,
be
like, right
this
next to the
guy,
door.
and even then, I can just use my poison spray or burning hands on him. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, moving next to the door would be the least things would be able to get to you.
Yeah.
Namely, only one of them would not be able to get to you.
All right.
Yeah. I'll be turning. I'll just keep right there.
This one will go after the guy in shiny armor. He's going to have a great time at trying to hit you.
Oh yes, wonderful.
He's going to try once again. He's still going to miss, I'm fairly certain.
Yep.
Wait, what?
20 AC.
Okay.
This one goes up and lashes out with its claws at the dangling Warlock.
Oh.
I'm assuming 20 hits you.
Oh, man.
Yes.
He grabs you and flings like some sort of gymnast as it wraps its arms around you.
Okay. Wait. Can I use a reaction?
It hasn't damaged you yet.
Yeah,
So
Hellish Rebuke is if you take damage.
Okay.
But depending on this roll, you might be able to Hellish Rebuke.
Mm.
As it tries to do the same thing it did to Crit Mirror. Does 18 hit you?
Yes.
As it bites down into your neck and you feel your blood go into the thing's mouth as it sucks it in.
Well, I will, if I can, Hellish Rebuke on a reaction.
Tim, your
I have to
background
take
is
the 18.
Monster Hunter, right? Or not a
Let me
haunted
check.
one, I mean. Haunted one.
Yes. Why?
You know these are vampires.
Yeah, these are vampires.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Somebody knows these
you
are
take-
vampires, right?
You take 4 points of piercing damage, and
Okay.
2 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your hit point maximum is reduced by 2.
Oh, does that actually have that on it?
Yep.
Oh, no.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Well, Tim's going to use his reaction first. I'm pretty
His
sure.
reaction, roll the thing for the damage, and I'll roll its amazing dexiness.
Oh god. Okay.
I don't have any radiant damage. Dang it.
Oh,
But I'll do.
come on.
Well, you're going before me too, so that's good.
So, I just roll Hellish Rebuke. I don't have to roll like anything else. Right.
Yeah. You click Hellish
Just
Rebuke.
roll Hellish Rebuke, yeah.
Yeah, because they have to make the save.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It should roll you the damage if everything
I'm
is.
not alive.
DC 16.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
16.
Ah.
Damn.
Yeah, it rolled really high, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wait, why is the DC only 16?
That's his.
It's
think
8
that's-
plus proficiency plus charisma modifier.
Yeah.
his
My spell
charisma
save
is-
DC is
Oh, no,
16.
Wait, why is it 16 then? Because if it's...
The damage.
because plus 3, never mind, forget.
Yeah,
I'm
proficiency
like, that
bonus
number
of
doesn't
3.
look right. Oh, wait, our proficiency bonus increased. Never mind.
I'm going to use my tactician stand before my turn.
Okay.
Go.
Where do you want to go?
Right here.
Okay. We do so.
Attack
My
of opportunity?
No,
No,
because
it's a
tactician stand.
Oh, right. The item ignores the... Okay.
Wait, was he able to bite me from the ceiling? Question.
He
He's
grappled
wrapped around
you.
you like some sort of strange gymnast.
So he's still on me.
He's
So
still on you, yeah.
Well, he grappled you, so you might not be on the ceiling anymore.
Oh, true. Did I take fall damage?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not more than 10 feet.
Okay,
yeah,
okay. I wasn't...
you're both rolling on the ground in the throes of murderous murder.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I'm basically saying you can take the spider web off you. You're not on the ceiling anymore.
Oh, yeah. Get all of your skins off of me.
He's just giving you a hug and a kiss. It's fine. It's just he likes using teeth. It's all right.
God.
Don't judge him.
Nibble.
Oh, okay. What are you doing, Taco?
So I cast Sanctuary on Tim.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't Tim have protection from good and evil on him?
Well,
Yeah,
that
don't
wears
you
off.
have that?
It wears off. We took a rest, remember?
Oh, right. You cast
I did it before we
right.
went to church.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just remembered that you had used it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So they'll have to try to roll a different target. Got it.
Yep.
On a failed save, they choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Doesn't protect from area effects. That makes sense.
Yep.
If the warrior
Just
creature makes an attack
directs.
or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
Speaking of fireball, what's the range on the fireballs?
60?
Well, not range, area effect. 20 foot.
20?
Yeah, that's the
Perfect.
20-foot range.
I knew something at 20 feet. It's because I was
And then
thinking
I will
about
enter
using
my
it.
defensive stance, and that should be the end of my turn because I don't think I have another attack.
Yeah,
Do I?
well, you used your action to cast a spell.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect,
Yeah.
okay.
Crit Mirror, you're currently being hugged.
Perfect.
I'm
You're grappled, which just basically means you can't move.
Yeah, you
I
can still
can't
attack
move.
and stuff. You just can't.
Oh,
move.
I'll gladly attack the thing that's clawing on to me. Let's see.
Not on the
Wait,
first date.
Uh,
You don't get that. But I'm gonna swing twice.
That
at you.
hits.
Yes.
And oh no, that's an 11. I was excited seeing the 19.
That's my first attack.
As it hisses at you, as your sword cuts through it unexpectedly. Very sharp blade.
And then my second attack.
That misses.
Oh.
And this saddens me. Because as a person who plays a barbarian with a really high chance of crit and rolls really low all the time, I feel okay.
That's okay. That's why you got to recklessly attack.
Yeah, but then you get advantage.
But yeah, you're a fighter.
Yeah, but when you're a barb, you get crit on by doing that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, because they roll with advantage against you.
Mm-hmm.
You get advantage, but so does everybody else, and you're the bruiser, so you're up front. Is that
right?
Yeah.
That it?
That's it.
All right, Crow.
Fireball, baby.
All right.
Fireball.
I'm assuming using the incredible powers of math.
I hit centered on this guy over here. It hits all three of these guys.
Yeah.
So is everyone.
And it
else,
misses
yeah.
everyone else. That's what I was doing not that long ago.
They make a dexterity saving throw, each of them.
Yes, as I roll
Go
my damages.
So going clockwise, starting from the northwest one, so it'll be this guy, then this guy, then this guy in terms of save rolls.
Okay. Wait, I'm in the fireball, aren't I?
No.
I know, he centered it on this dude.
Oh, okay.
So it misses you.
Oh man, it's gonna be 30 if they actually, fail the DC 14.
That one succeeds.
He gets half.
That one succeeds.
My charisma is not quite as high as somebody else's.
Oh.
Well, they all take 15, so that's still pretty good.
Yeah, they hit us a lot of...
Sorry, I was using my meta magic on that. I forgot to say that was a quicken spell, so that was a bonus action.
Okay. Cool.
I did have that planned out. I just forgot to state it. So, and then as my regular action, I will use more meta magic to make a twin spell. So
you just do it again.
No, because that was a leveled spell. I can't cast another spell that uses a spell slot in the same turn.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm using a cantrip, so it's only one thing, and I'm going to use either Firebolt or Ray of Frost. Let me read Ray of Frost real quick.
Yeah. And as some of their clothing is burned, and you hear like the burning of like twine and string, and you notice like various bits and pieces of their flesh, like burnt string, kind of pops and snaps.
So I'm going to be. It uses the same roll, right? I'm going to be using Ray of Frost on this one.
Oh yeah.
And the one that those guys are engaged with. Why not? Or actually, no, the one that's by Tim instead. So the far one, and the one by Tim. And then that should be over here. And I click.
Is it an attack roll or?
Yeah. Ray of Frost.
Yeah, he's just doing 2.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
That hits.
I think the damage is separate for each. Actually, let me read what it says.
Do that with Eldritch Blast or a Magic Missile.
Oh.
But it only adds one more target.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, and it specifically says one creature. It doesn't say in what I have whether or not I rolled separately.
Just roll the damage once, then, and we'll count that as hitting both.
Well, I was wondering, like, if I'm casting it twice, basically, so shouldn't I roll to hit twice? And then have separate damage on them?
What does it specifically state it's doing?
It gives the spell an extra target, but it's a ranged spell. So...
Yeah, if it gives additional target, then yeah.
Okay. So that's the top one, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that also hits.
It does even better.
The far one takes 7. The speed is reduced by 10 as well.
Ooh.
Until the beginning
On
of my
both
next
of them?
turn. Yes.
Yeah.
So really all that affects is that this one can't reach crit, but it can still reach you.
That's fair.
So this one in its slow, dragging form as it kind of hobbles because it's wounded.
So I'm forcing it to
Very-
hit the thing
very-
with higher AC, basically.
Very, very badly wounded. That misses. That hits.
Yes,
It's
it does.
going to just claw you because it cannot give you hugs and kisses. Okay, let's see.
Wait a minute.
Images.
Oh my goodness. I know exactly what I'm going to do on my next turn.
It deals 7 points of slashing damage
To who?
to
Me.
Taco.
Okay.
Okay.
And oh, do you hellish rebuke it?
Yes, I do.
Wait, what? Oh, right. Tiefling. Never mind.
All right, I'll roll the save.
Yes.
Oh.
And the thing is, it claws you and gets your blood on it, just bursts into flame as it dies from the damage.
Oh, yes. I'm glad I made it not able to target someone other than you.
Thank you. Well, and then you damaged it enough that it would burn.
And it also rolled poorly. Many
Yeah.
things happened, and it was really
It
cool.
took a lot of damage, too. I mean, it took the fireball and the frostbolt.
This
True.
one uses the power of mathematics.
It can reach me, yes.
It can reach you without provoking, too.
Yeah.
It wants to give the Tortle a hug.
All right. What's my AC? I don't have a shield anymore, so it's actually not that.
Just when it hits you,
Yes.
Oh,
it hugs
Oh.
the turtle. It goes to kiss the turtle. It fails to kiss the turtle.
It licks the turtle instead.
It gets a no. It gets a mouthful of shell because it was aiming too low. Wait a minute. There's not a shoulder here.
This thing is still grappling Kritmir. It will return the favor of it being very badly hurt and try to very badly hurt you. It's going to try to bite first. It fails at biting anything. It fails at slashing anything.
All right.
Tim, you're currently on the ground with a vampire rolling around with you.
All right.
Kinky. You make me shatter.
Wait, would that hit 10 foot? That would hit me right there.
Right, but if you go up one square, you'll be fine. But then
There,
you'll only be able to hit one of them.
Oh gosh.
Hold on.
Risk it. It's okay. If you die, you'll come back. Remember, you have 2 saves.
Oh god. Wait, no, I think I have a better spell for this. I have Burning Hands, which I think is a cone of 15 feet.
Yeah, but you can't
Which is
move,
better
so you
on
can't angle it
vampires.
better. So you're stuck with hitting only one.
It doesn't hit both?
No, it's a cone.
Yep. So
can't
it
move.
would, do this one, and then it would do these 3.
Like
Beyond
a
it.
15,
No.
15 feet?
Yeah, you can't shoot
it would do this.
at that angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah, you
can't
wouldn't be
shoot
able to
at
hit
that.
both of them.
So how it
without
is you
provoking
get
an
one
attack.
you get
Oh.
one adjacent square to you, and then you get 2 squares that are touching that's still going away from you, and then you get 3 squares that are touching those 2.
Okay. And then
Now,
poison.
If he moved right here,
He
would
can't.
that
He's
work?
grappled.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. He grappled.
Breaking the
sorry, I
grapple
forgot
is an
about that.
action.
Now, what about you extend your hand towards a creature. Oh gosh dang it! I'm trying to.
Yeah, you're not a sorcerer. You can't
impossible?
twin things.
Yeah, man, it is like impossible to hit both of these guys.
Just burn
Not with-
one.
Yeah, not while you want to not hit yourself, anyways.
I would
Actually,
say take out one
remember-
and then move.
you have Sanctuary on you, Isaac. Don't forget
True.
that.
Oh yeah, it's hard for them to
You would have
attack
to
you.
make a Wisdom saving throw to attack you.
And on a
but you
fail, they
still have to
lose the
break the
attack.
grapple.
True. I'm gonna do
The thing is, the spell
range.
ends if he attacks any enemy.
Oh, it ends if he attacks?
Yep, attacks or casts a spell against any enemy.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, Taco, you would probably tell him that.
yes, I would have told you that. Don't
Though
attack.
Though I do believe he can break the grapple.
Yeah, grappling.
I do not
breaking
fear.
a grapple is not an attack, so you can.
I'll
that.
go ahead and Burning Hands, the one that's on me.
Oh, you don't
Okay.
care? You're trying to kill it anyways.
Oh yeah, I'll kill it.
What's Burning Hands?
It's the
Melee touch?
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean-
itself. 15-foot cone.
It's a cone,
Yeah,
but it's got a save, right?
I'm looking. Casting
Yes.
timer.
Well, he rolled the to hit.
No, it's
It
11
is-
fire
it's-
damage. It has a save associated with it. It's probably Dex.
Give me a second.
looking.
I'm looking it
Dexterity
up.
saving throw.
Yep.
It's fire damage. It's usually Dex.
Half as much on a save.
Yeah.
Your DC is 16. It saves.
Oof.
It takes half. It takes 5.
Yeah, I don't
Still,
know.
you roll. Yeah.
Yeah, that spell's supposed to have all the required stuff listed in it when you roll it, so I don't know where that stuff ended up.
I don't know either because I pulled that from the compendium. So
Did you roll it from the
Yeah.
spell or from your core page where it's an attack?
spell. Should I done it through the core page?
Yeah, let me click it from the core page and see if it does it differently.
Okay.
If it's there, it might not be.
I'm looking. Let me get out of the spell list here. Core page.
I've noticed some of the spells look like they updated them.
Yeah, they did.
There.
Yeah,
That was
some...
right from the
Okay.
character page right there.
Yeah.
And it still did the same thing.
Okay. I noticed some of the spells they were doing like maintenance on, and they didn't tell anyone. So maybe you need to update your spells after this.
Oh,
Just
okay.
delete the old ones.
Yeah,
and
just
drag new ones.
delete them and repull them. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Because some of my spells just weren't rolling at all, and it was really weird.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This one's going to try to spread the love to the tiefling.
Wait. Oh, he wasn't close. He wasn't. Okay. No attack of opportunity.
I am in my defensive, but he misses anyways.
Yeah. Nat 1 means nothing. Oh, okay. But does he have disadvantage because you're in defensive stance?
No.
I do not believe so. Nope, that's only for if something moves adjacent to me.
As he gouges you to try to get vengeance for his fallen crispy comrade.
Well, he does.
He gets 14 points of vengeance.
Total
Yeah.
or doubled?
No,
No,
that's
that's a crit.
That's 4d4.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Okay.
already doubled. Yeah.
Doubles
it's
the
not
dice,
20
not the damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 10, 1, 2. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not very good at math.
I mean, that works. Did you have... Is that Hellish Rebuke once per day or something?
It's a cantrip.
No.
Same for me. Yeah, it's a once per day racial feat.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
Wait. Oh,
Hellish
for
Rebuke is
you.
a spell. It's not a cantrip. It's a level 1.
I was looking at Eldritch Blast. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Hellish
like,
Rebuke
you
is
better
a-
have used the spell slot, sir.
Yeah, no, I used. Yeah, I got
Okay.
him confused because I used a spell when I cast Hellish.
And so the fun thing is that you're on the ground, so you're prone.
So
The thing is,
It gets
it's
advantage.
also prone.
it gets normal?
Yeah, so it's normal because it's grappling him, so it isn't like standing above him yet.
Yeah.
Why are you laying with the
Wisdom
vampire?
save.
That is very unholy.
So he's going to try to bite you.
Oh, right.
Does a
No
16 bite
wisdom
you?
save because he was...
Yep, because he broke it.
Oh, you're
That's a waste of a spell
16.
slot.
Yeah, 16 hits. If you're asking me.
Yep.
Yep.
So you take 8 points of piercing
All right.
and
That's just
5
two.
points of necrotic.
Mm.
Oof.
And that,
Uh-oh.
And
and that-
maximum hit points are reduced by another 5 points.
yeah. Man, we should take a
Ouchie.
long rest at some point. You guys, you're looking a little wrinkled over there, Tim.
Okay.
So that
This
was.
vampire's having a good time, though.
Yeah, the vampire's looking more alive than than his brethren.
Before Tim's turn ends, I'd like to use my second chance of the tacticians to move here.
It's when the thing moves.
Oh, when it moves? Never mind. I apologize. Never
As
mind.
a reaction.
Gotcha. Oh, there we go. My bad. I wasn't reading that right. Okay. I will cast protection from good and evil on Tim.
You'll have to touch him.
I do?
Yeah, Ranger's
Yeah,
touch.
it's-
I will touch myself.
Okay, that's probably a
There you
better
go.
idea.
Yeah.
You have
'Cause I
more
can
of
touch
them
my-
adjacent
When
to
I
you.
fight vampires, I touch myself. Oh.
Hey, Tim, you do have stakes specifically for vampires. Just
And
Oh,
then
I do.
me. And then I will take my defensive stance.
All right.
are you sure you don't want to take a dodge action? Oh wait, no, that's an
already
action.
action.
Yeah, never mind.
Kirchmere.
The creature, this vile thing that is on me, is going to feel
Your mighty wrath.
the taste of my sword.
Yeah, taste your blade. It tastes of death.
Taste of my blade.
Man, a plus what? 8?
Mhm.
Damn.
As you nearly cleave it in half, but it barely holds on. And it's growling at you. Yeah, like if it
And
was hooked up to a hospital thing, yeah.
The taunting little thing.
Its heart's not even beating
Well,
in the first
I will
place, guys.
swing
It's a
again.
vampire.
Yeah.
It's dead.
It dies. 'cause
Just as I swing.
you can't roll negative damage.
Well,
as
just to yes.
Yeah. As you push the blade finally all the way through it and just cleave this thing in half as its arms just let go of you as it goes limp.
You cleave it in twain.
Mark Twain.
Mm-hmm. Crow, you're having happy fun times.
Yeah. Happy. That's the word I'd use. I'm going to
It just wants to keep holding on, you know?
keep holding on. Okay.
Well done.
Oh, that won't be useful unless it's adjacent, and there's nothing adjacent to. Okay. In that case, I will, as a quicken spell,
Cast fireball on us all.
I mean, I could, and then we'd survive, but it'd probably be a bad idea. 2 sorcery points. Wait,
Okay.
right, 2 sorcery points. That's all my sorcery points. I am no longer a fount of magic. Does that say font of magic? Wow. Okay. And
You're
then,
a font of magic.
Yeah, FONT font.
Comic Sans.
Well, it is comic sometimes. And I will, because it doesn't matter because it doesn't have an attack roll. I will magic missile as a bonus action.
Yes.
Uh,
Boop, boop, boop.
do I have to choose where all of them go as I cast it, or can I choose after?
I think before
Yeah.
I choose
you have
before.
to
Okay,
click.
so the one that's grappling me is taking 3d4 plus 3 force damage.
Okay.
I think I can just roll magic missile here.
I attack the darkness.
And it's one at a time. So it takes that, then that. Wait, really? Is that one at a time? Yeah, I rolled a 4 twice. Okay. And then it takes... Okay. It's like, this is another 4. So it took 12
right.
force damage.
Yeah. As you shoot it and basically gets blown off by the force and smacks into the wall
All right.
as it dies.
All right. Well, technically it doesn't push it away, but it looks cool.
It's thematic.
That's what I said. It looks cool. And then, let me read what this does, and then I might. What's the range on this? Nah. Okay. I walk up to the one that's grappling Tim with my mace. To beat it down. Are they actually on the ground, or is that just...
They are actually on the ground.
Okay, well, I'll get advantage with this then.
Yeah.
Using my Mace of Disruption against it.
That hits.
4, and then it's undead, so it takes the 10 as well.
Yeah.
So 14.
As Tim is released from the gentle caress.
How much health did I have left? Like percentage
How
wise.
much?
I need to read.
It had like 50% health,
uh,
roughly.
That was radiant damage. If the target has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage... Oh, it's just... Okay, well, if it's going to die, I'm pretty sure it's just straight up destroyed. Okay, never mind. It fails its wisdom save because it's dead.
Yeah, it feels safe because of dead. Because of condition dead.
Yeah, that is a condition, so...
It can be fixed.
Yes.
Yeah. Tim, you're no longer being caressed.
And that was the right kind of damage to make it actually just turn into a pile of dust, because it's a vampire.
So wait, okay, so I have stakes. There's one left. Can I can cast suggest as a bonus action, correct?
What's the
yes.
spell say?
It won't do anything like deadly to itself.
Yeah, and if it walks away, it'll take attacks of opportunity, and I'm pretty sure it knows that, so...
Well, I mean, it wants to bite, right? Can it just bite itself?
No.
No? Why not?
Because that would deal damage to itself. No, piercing damage at the very least.
Suggestion isn't mind control.
Fair enough.
I was going to Crown of Madness, but none of them were adjacent when I was looking at it, so it would have been
Wait, you
pointless.
just put the crown on them?
I was going to cast Crown of Madness, and then you have to choose a target like after they failed the saving throw. You choose a target, and if they can attack that target before they move, they attack the target. But if they can't, then they can act as normal. But none of the enemies were adjacent, so...
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna walk up and stab this one on the back with pursuit, and
it's not
see what happens.
Back, but yeah,
Oh,
there's no facing in 5e.
Yeah. Well, actually, he has an advantage because he is flanking.
Oh, he is.
oh, I didn't do an advantage roll on that one.
Roll advantage just to see if you crit.
Roll a d20 to.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, you hit. So roll your damage for it.
What? What?
Did you not put in damage?
You didn't put the damage in.
It's
a +3 dagger. It's a 1d4 +3.
It isn't a +3 dagger.
No, he has +3, so 1d4 plus... +0. What's your dex? 0?
My modifier is 5 on dex.
On your dex?
Oh, sorry, no, not my charisma. I was looking at dexterity. Where is my dexterity?
What's better between your dex and
is 0.
strength?
They're both 0.
Okay, so just a d4.
It's a d4.
So the damage on that's a d4.
Damage 1d4. Oh, come on.
And then just click pursuit again in the chat. You don't have to re-roll the weapon.
I'm trying. What the heck?
Is it checkmarked next to the attack? Like, does it say attack 1 and have a checkmark next to it, or
Oh my
is
gosh,
it
it
an empty box?
Save. I clicked in damage 1d. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I see what it was doing. It had the other check mark. Quick.
Yeah, you can't roll somebody else's character sheet if you don't have access to it. You
That's
deal
fair.
a measly 2 piercing damage.
You poke it in the back.
Did I steal a spell?
You did not steal. It does not know a spell.
It doesn't. Yeah, no. These are not full vampires.
Dang it.
And then it's its turn.
Mm-hmm.
Should have staked it.
It looks up like as if it's like one would look to the sky if it had like a moment of inspiration, and whips and turns and looks dead on at Tim and just howls out in common. It's almost undescribable how its voice sounds like. But it says, "Dreamer, take you, traitor!" As it slashes at you.
Meh, coincidence.
What did you do?
And it grabs on to Tim.
Oh, you're grappled again. That's lovely.
And then it tries to give him a kiss. I'm guessing 10 doesn't hit you.
No.
It's hard to tell what kind of creature you are, so it misses.
All right. And I can't use my hellish Oh yeah, because I didn't take damage
Yeah, you didn't
anyways,
take
and I
damage.
already expended my spell slots. I think.
Oh yeah, because you're
I
a
only-
warlock. You have so few. I'm
Yeah,
over
I
here.
can
I'm
get
like,
some
I
extra-
can cast spells for days.
Yeah, but
Do
you
I
can get
have
some
it-
back on a short rest. So,
Yeah.
Do I have advantage?
You have flanking.
Yeah, I believe so because essentially,
Yeah, he's across
still
from you.
he's still even though he's grappled, all it does is just means he can't move.
Yeah, I can draw
How do I-
lines, so
Yeah,
that's a
it
good
hits.
thing.
How do I turn off all the extra dialogue in the weapon, like the pursuit? Like I don't want all the extra words. That are...
By not putting them in the attack and putting them on the item.
I did in the description. That's what I did.
No, you must have put it in the attacks and spellcasting area instead of down in the inventory in the equipment. Otherwise, it wouldn't be rolling.
As you hit it full on in the back, and you can hear the bones snap as the eyes of Spite seemingly glow in glee. But it's still standing. Barely.
It doesn't just have enough.
It has just enough.
Yeah.
I will go back to my defensive.
Crit mirror. Do you want to see if it's just enough for you?
Taste my steel.
Oh gosh, that was my bad.
You miss.
Oh, never mind.
Well, good thing I have another swing.
That doesn't
That's
miss.
a very good thing you have.
All right.
As you quickly cleave through its arm and then back up through the head, basically. As it's now dead, and the room is still.
I would like to make a religion check because I know many different things about vampires, but I want to make sure that with what I understand with these ones, that they will stay dead. Would religion make sense, or do you want me to choose a different?
I believe we have a haunted one that knows about vampires in our midst.
Oh yeah.
So would I have advantage if I roll?
Your background just says that you've hunted monsters before, so I mean,
Oh, so I just automatically know.
No,
They're dead. Or
you know they're
that these are-
vampires.
You know they're vampires.
Let me double check your background because I only have a vague idea of what it is.
Prior to becoming an adventurer, your path in life was defined by one dark moment, one fateful decision, or one tragedy. Now you feel darkness threatening to consume you, and you fear there may be no hope of escape. Choose a harrowing event that haunts you, or roll one of the harrowing events table.
Right.
So,
I don't
those
know
who look into your eyes can see you have faced unimaginable horror, and you are no longer you are no stranger to darkness. They might fear you, unless you shown yourself. Commoners will extend you every courtesy and do their utmost to help you. Unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them, they will take up arms to fight alongside you should you find yourself facing an enemy alone.
Equipment Monster Hunter's Pack. Okay, so you do have stakes. So
yeah,
I mean,
I know. Yeah, I could have stabbed one of them. I didn't think about it with a stake.
yeah.
But you wouldn't necessarily know that they are
Yeah.
vampires, is the thing.
Right. Well, I was just going by the fact that he literally has things to fight vampires in his pack. So why wouldn't he know?
Just goes around stabbing people with stakes.
I mean, it is from the Curse of Strahd adventure, so you know.
Yeah. So these are very unusual, is what you know. You know they are vampires, but they're not normal.
Yeah, especially since they were wearing skins.
As a player, I have a vague idea of what they are, but you know, I would still recommend stabbing them through the heart with stakes if you know they didn't already die to radiant damage.
These ones did not appear to be wearing any sort of outer skin, but their skin looks almost like porcelain.
Yeah, they look like standard generic vampires.
Okay.
Drained of blood.
Well, I'm meaning like porcelain as the, material. It does not look natural.
Oh. Okay, so there's a little bit extra going on.
Yeah, and you notice some of them actually, like a lot of their flesh is kind of like stitched together, like you would stitch like a doll.
Okay, so they're wearing skin. That's weird.
No, meaning they're like body.
Oh.
They were made.
I cast Create Bonfire, my cantrip, and I start throwing bodies onto it.
And was anybody else bit, or was I the only one bit?
I think you're the only one that successfully
Can I roll to see if I Like,
No, it does not make you into a vampire.
damn. Okay.
No,
No,
these
we're
were
not gonna make it that powerful.
Yeah, these were not vampire lords, or well,
I'm
not
gonna-
vampire lords, but the big vampires.
Do they have fangs? I would assume, or no, just really long teeth, canine teeth.
That would be
Yeah.
fangs.
They have fangs.
Oh,
Long
Okay, they do have
canines are fangs.
true. Yeah. I'll break off a fang, and I'll bring it back to the.
I'm still throwing
That's
that.
all there is in this room.
I'm throwing that one on the fire after you do that, because
Yeah, the light in the room dances along the walls,
It's
and it almost feels as if the shadows themselves are mocking you.
we should probably take a short rest. You said you were tapped out.
Probably.
Yep, no worries.
When do I gain my sorcery points back?
I would.
dude, my health
Long.
points, my
Okay, long
maximum
rest.
health points go back up when I take a rest.
You have to take a long rest for your maximum to be back to normal.
Yeah.
Are we taking a long rest here?
No,
No.
No.
we've been down here for less than 2 minutes, basically.
Fair enough. Then I'm at 24 hit points. Yay.
If your maximum is lower than your current hit points, it also reduces your current hit points down to that.
My current hit points is was I believe 14 or something like that. When I was in combat, we're gonna go into a rest. I should probably put that back for now.
No,
We
it's a
haven't
short
finished it.
rest, so you have to expend hit dice to heal.
Oh. 15.
So what was your original HP before it got reduced?
31.
All right, just
No, he's scared.
make a note on your character sheet so you know that.
Right.
But
So
as a
you can-
warlock, you do get your spell slots back.
Okay. I'm gonna add that in bio.
I think. How many spell points? How many sorcery points do I get for converting a spell slot into sorcery points? Equal to
let
the
me
slot's
just-
level.
There
I'm
is a
going to
door there,
draw.
a door there,
I'm going to gain 2 sorcery points.
a set of stairs going even further down there.
So what do we roll for HP back?
If
Your hit die.
Your hit dice. So it, underneath temporary hit points, it says hit die. You have 5 each, and you can roll up to 5.
Okay.
You get 1 hit die back at the end of half your hit dice back at the end of the long rest.
Half of
Half.
your spent, yeah.
half
And give me
of
a
your
second. I'm
total,
looking
not
up the
half of your
value of
spend.
yours. You have a D8 plus your Constitution modifier to
you
regain.
literally just do this and click the hit dice button on your character sheet. And it will do it
Wait,
for you.
what?
Yep.
Nice.
The word hit dice, yeah.
Yeah, but
Not that I needed that.
You've attuned yourself to the parapet of thingy, right?
So you gain 6 instead of 3.
I believe so.
Yeah, so you gain 6 instead of 3.
Okay.
And okay, so I expended a second level spell slot to get 2 sorcery points back. I think I'll expend another one because my second level spells. Well, I mean, Shatter's in there, but my first level spells have a lot more options. So.
And don't forget too that if anyone needs in a pinch, I do also have my lay on hands.
Right. I don't have any
Which-
stealing. I'm getting sorcery points, so I can do the quicken stuff and do 2 things in 1 turn.
Equal to your. Oh shoot! I have way more points than that.
Yeah, you have
still had
5
10.
times your. You have 5 times your paladin level. You have 25.
Yeah,
Wait, who has the amulet, by the way? The doubles.
You.
Potion.
you do.
Me?
Yeah, I bought
Yeah,
it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you.
That's why you.
That's why
get-
you restore.
yeah.
Oh, I straight up. I didn't realize that I got it. I thought that somebody. Okay, what the hell?
No, I bought it, but since you were
Yeah, he
eyeballing
bought it and then he
I-
gave it to you.
I thought you kept it, so I was full on like, yeah, whoever needs it, man. But okay.
But you're the squishiest, aren't you?
I believe so.
I mean, not necessarily in HP, but in AC. My AC is 17.
I have wait, 7?
My armor
Or
class is
17.
17.
Oh, okay.
Like, inherently 17 because I'm a Tortle. My max HP is 17, though, so...
Oh god. But still.
I rolled pretty bad.
Yeah.
Also, I get a d6, so I guess it's, you know... I didn't roll that horrible so much as I didn't have any constitution bonus. Man, I should have started out as a cleric. Clerics get a d8. What is this nonsense?
Oh.
They're overpowered, honestly. In 5th edition, clerics are like just
Cleric flex. Yeah.
Yep.
So where does the party wish to go?
Well, I think we should, make sure that the entire level is clear before we attempt to go down so we don't get really hardcore flanked.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed.
I say clockwise. We know, so I would say north first.
Okay.
Do we want to close these doors just in case?
I mean, are the doors locked? I don't think they are, so I don't think it would matter.
Fair.
And yeah, I mean, it wasn't locked when we came in, so closing it's just going to close it.
Okay.
You enter an adjacent room. On first inspection, there appears to be nothing. There is a door to the north and a door to the east.
Deeper investigation.
And a null in the dark zone.
I will help you.
Good. I rolled a 20.
You did a really good investigate.
This room has not been used in a while. If you were to hazard a guess, they probably haven't been up here for that long.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like the doors have been opened in here either?
Yeah, you notice there's a layer of dust.
Well, nothing's been in here for a while. Do you want to keep going this way, or do you want to go back?
We can search for treasure later and loot.
Yeah.
We need to clear everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you think back to the other room, and it looked like they had just been waking up.
Okay. So if that thing puts them to sleep, they might have fallen just where they were. So if we come across anything, we just kill it.
It doesn't put them to sleep. It freezes them in place.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, you know that. My character doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I did.
Or
It's been
rather,
a while
Krit
since I
knows
played
that.
with those.
Because I think
right,
you guys were unconscious. Only Krit saw that part.
True. Well,
Okay.
It was a
Wait,
funny
so-
little creature.
Or symbol. Okay. Reading further into prestidigitation, right? I can I can create a what's it called? What word do they use? You can make a small mark or symbol, illusionary image, with my ring that makes it so that way they can't tell what creature I am. Can I use prestidigitation? It lasts innate for 1 day. Can I make myself look of the same skin texture as the vampires that we just fought on my face?
no, that would be a minor illusion spell.
No, that would be disguise self.
Or yeah, that one. With the prestidigitation, that one's more like for like if you're marking something like on a wall, like
And
if
it's
you're
like
marking
a
your
1 foot
pathway.
square, isn't it? It's not that big.
Yeah, it's a 1 foot by 1 foot, I think.
Yeah, 1 cubic foot. But if I'm just doing my face and making, scarring on my face to make it seem like it's patchwork, like he said on the vampire faces, not my whole body.
I think you would need a disguise kit or a different spell for that.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but I don't think it would work in that way.
Okay.
That's not how the Force works.
Your mic is muted, I think. So,
No.
okay.
Mine isn't.
No?
You could put
There
a
it
dot
is.
on your forehead to match somebody else, something like that. Or a cross or a star on your forehead.
Yeah, one small thing. Yeah. I can't cast a minor illusion matching directly on my face, can I?
You can create a non-magical or illusionary image that can fit in your hand, and that lasts until the end of your next turn.
So
Can I put my hand on my face? Like, because I mean that would be about
your entire hand fit? Can your entire face fit in your hand?
No.
Not
The
quite.
answer is
Does
no.
he check? Does he check?
No.
No, he
And
probably looks
also-
at his hand and goes, nah.
And also, like, if you could, but the thing is, the illusionary image lasts until the end of your next turn.
Oh yeah.
You're casting it every 6 seconds.
That's why I thought the prestidigitation was good because it lasted innate for a day. So that's why I was looking at
It
that.
doesn't last
No.
for a day.
It says that on
No, the
Unless
effects,
the
mark would last
the
for a
effects
day,
don't last
but-
for a day. Once per
It
day.
says-
Innate is once per
Oh.
day. You can cast prestidigitation once per day. Not
What?
that it lasts for a day.
Where is the casting time? Where's the how long it lasts?
In the description.
Oh, duration 1 hour. I
Up
just
to
missed-
1 hour.
Okay.
Like, you can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour.
Oh, I
Oh,
could flavor
we could have
myself.
totally flavored the stinking meat from forever ago.
Aww.
Well, I mean, the reason why you did the other spell was so you didn't get sick from it.
Yeah, but then you could
True.
also have done that as it's a cantrip. No, it's once per
Yeah.
day, so it would have only been one meal. Never mind.
Mm,
Wait, Taco, don't you have prestidigitation?
No, I have thaumaturgy.
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 Okay, that's right.
All right. So what is the next place you are checking?
This door.
Carefully.
We channel our inner munchkin and kick down the door.
All right.
Yep. Boom, baby.
Enter another room. There are more of the statues similar to the other ones that you have seen.
Statues? We saw tapestries.
I close the
Are they
door.
vampires?
You don't see any eye movement or anything that would denote that they're alive or unalive.
Someone got a ranged weapon they can throw at them.
I cast firebolt at one of them.
All right.
It's a cantrip, otherwise I wouldn't.
You do so, it ignites like the Victorian era type of dressing, like clothing it has.
Instantaneously.
Yeah. And then chunks and bits of like, you don't know what meat it is, but just start kind of pouring out of it and it kind of like crumbles.
Ooh. I think these were failed. Oh.
That's gross.
Oh.
You think they're what? Oh, these are the failed ones?
Yeah.
I'll walk up to one and take its face. I want to cut it off.
You can do so.
Yeah. Do I have to roll? Do I have to
Crow
roll for it?
throws up in the
I
corner.
shut the door while he's in there. And walk away.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes you a bit. Roll
Alright.
me like, what would be a good thing to do?
Sleight of hand?
Guys,
I
don't
guess-
go in that corner. It's not pretty.
Or
Right.
dexterity?
Sleight of hand, sure. We'll say that.
Okay, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
And this
Why?
is one that I.
Because there is actually some stitching along the edges of it.
Oh, well then just use your dagger. I mean.
The eye looks up at you.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Hey,
And
they
as you're
looked at
pulling it
the-
off, it looks almost for a second like the eye in it like rolls and looks at you, and you panic as you pull the rest of it off. And it was just that you're pulling on it, and the eye came out too.
Oh god.
oh.
All right. Now I will attempt to put it on my face and yeah. And
You're gonna Joker this
wait,
shit?
wait. Before I put it on my face, I'm opening the door and announcing to you guys that I am doing so you don't try and kill me.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Yes! Wait, which one of us? Him?
Him.
Tim.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oh,
You
those
feel pain as the stitching in the porcelain, and this is air quoted, mask stitches into your skin of your face.
Oh,
Not
what have you
okay.
done?
Oh,
You
God.
face mask yourself. Oh god, this is why you don't put other people's faces on.
You can
That
still move
kills
and act.
people, Carl.
You can still move and act normally, but you're going to have to like surgically remove this from your face now.
Oh, God.
What's my skill check for medicine? My medicine is a 3.
Smoking.
I'll just, if you said that out loud, I'll or like said that you're good with medicine or whatever, I'll be like, just leave it on until after.
I don't. They can't tell that you're not a vampire until you attack because of your ring.
Oh, no, it's invisible. I can keep it invisible until I choose so or die. So they can't see my ring.
No,
Or-
they
oh, you
can't
mean-
tell
oh.
what you are,
Oh,
even with the mask on. They won't just think you're something else because it's still making it to where they can't tell what you are.
Now you look just really fucking creepy.
And I can't tell if you're a humanoid or not.
You might as well just put on the clothes.
Oh, yeah.
That
yeah,
probably
I could
would
go
serve
grab-
you better.
Chucky?
I could go grab the Victorian era suit or something.
Wait, did you tell us that the face has been sewed onto your face?
Yeah, that's what I said before because
No,
Critmere
he,
shut the door.
yeah, he opened the door and he told us
Okay.
he was doing it, and then he put it on in front of us, and then we saw the stitching.
Don't put on the clothes. I know what happened to the villagers.
The clothes act normally, but when you open it up, a bunch of pieces of meat fall out.
Oh no! Please
I mean, you
don't
have
tell me you're thinking what
prestidigitation.
I'm thinking.
You can flavor it.
Yeah.
Oh
You guys
no!
got plenty of food supplies now.
I mean, yeah, if you want to put it on now, fine.
Oh no, I was talking about the meat.
Yeah, no, we
Oh.
don't want it. We don't want it. Well,
Nope.
technically, it can be purified, but I'm pretty sure it's humanoid meat. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
These are
Okay, I
made
think we're-
vampires.
yeah. I think we. You can thank me for figuring this out for everybody.
Yeah, taking one for the team, straight
Yeah,
to
the
the
mask
face.
part, sure, but the part where they were made of meat, I discovered that when I burned that dress off that other one. But okay.
Oh, true.
Good news is, if we ever lose a limb,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Don't
there's
do that.
plenty of spares.
No,
They have
that's
Caucasian in your size.
we're at the plug hole of the universe.
Wait a minute. Is there another arm somewhere?
Oh dear Lord, why did you say anything, Michael?
Yeah, there is.
I want to go back in there and grab 2 sets, like 2 arms.
Okay. Okay.
It's time to go, guys.
He's armed himself.
Tim,
We're in a cemetery.
Well, we're walking.
Well, I guess
put
we're in
up
a
where my
crypt.
armpits are.
Oh no, it's pet crypt. It's
they're
almost
going to
as
try
bad.
to attach them to you.
I want to have 4 arms. Yes.
Oh, I'm not
That
helping
would
with that.
You already have 4 arms.
That would require some magic.
All right, I'll keep them with me. How much do they weigh?
You can hold 2 arms on you. We'll say.
Okay.
But
You
can't
already
hold,
have
like,
2 arms, therefore you can't hold these ones.
As you descend down the steps and are very concerned about your warlock compatriot,
Don't ask him for a hand. Do not do it.
when you feel like yourself entering a deeper layer of it, you just start hearing a ticking as if like an old style, like, you know those like old style clocks that have like the little animatronic things on them?
Yeah.
Well, nowadays they're like animatronics, but they used to be like the old fashioned wood figures.
Yeah.
You hear that just ticking now.
It's a small world after all.
I was gonna stay on the Doctor Who and go and
Oh,
go with the shoot.
the clockwork.
No, what was the nursery rhyme? Or not nursery rhyme? Yeah, tick-tock goes the clock.
Yes.
Tick
Oh,
tock goes the clock. I don't know the whole one, but the one from the one from the doll episode was really creepy.
that one just.
But that's the one I'm thinking of now because it's porcelain skin.
Tick tock
yeah.
goes the clock. We laughed at fate and mourned her. Tick tock goes the clock ever for the doctor.
Well, it's different every episode.
Yep.
And that one was like, oh, he cradled and he rocked her.
clock
Tick
now.
tock goes the clock till River kills the doctor.
Yep. TikTok goes the clock, now summer's gone away. Yep.
Yeah, that's the original
Okay.
one. But
Well, so we start hearing, what's the source of the mysterious ticking noise?
You can't tell. It's seemingly
we're just going
all around
downstairs
you.
right now. Yeah. I don't have any spells for this.
Around me are creepy faces.
I just want to kill monsters at this point. I'm almost enraged right now. This is just wrong and nasty.
Yeah,
I
the
just want to
deeper
be a
you go,
four-armed freak.
yeah, the deeper you go, the more wrong this feels.
Crow lights
The
a
more
candle
ranked.
and using the wax from it, he sticks it to his shell.
So
It's kind of just on his back.
Tim, how exactly what's up this trader business?
I look at you with a face that's not mine. With,
Hey, did any of them have
no.
tongues? Never mind.
Oh
don't-
shit. What?
He needs a new
All
tongue,
of them
right?
had tongues.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say that in character though, because my character would not have said. Actually, a voice in my head might have said that, but Crow would not have said that out loud.
Well, I am worried that the one that is mad at me will cut it out again. So I don't think my character would attempt to put another tongue on.
Yeah, you just
anyways.
bite it out anyways. But
Yeah, exactly. I'll just say that it's not something I should explain now, but maybe another time.
Ring around these rosies, our pockets full of posies. Ashes, ashes will never fall down.
oh, that's nice.
Do we hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's ambiance.
I attempt to trip.
You attempt to trip?
Looking at Taco, where
That's not
did
what
we
they're
get
talking
ourselves into?
Well, they said it'll never fall down.
No, they mean they won't ever die.
I'm gonna run a.
Actually,
No.
Has
Wait,
a plague ever
we don't know
happened
where
in
it's
this?
coming from?
You just heard that echoing from down the hall, basically.
we're still in a one-way thing. There's no branching stuff yet.
Is so I have comprehend language and is it common? Is it
It
just
was
common?
said in common.
Well, we all understood it, so it must not have been.
Okay.
I have. Oh, you just have innate. Wait, no. Do you have the spell comprehend language?
Yeah, I have comprehend language. I picked it up last time too because I remember we had to do the whole middleman thing for a while, and
Oh, that's right.
I
Okay.
figured that I picked it up I would pick it up just in case you weren't able to do that.
Right, because
Yeah.
your thing's
Yeah.
technically one way unless you're using message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
and that's why I
will,
picked it up.
Right. You
I
put it
will
in your
drop a
little
divine
ritual
sense.
book.
The whole place feels wrong.
The whole place feels like undead at this point.
Wrong to who?
There is a sense of undead and some deeper terror lingering beyond that.
So
And you can't tell what it is because in that brief moment of contact, it overwhelms your divine senses and stuns you for a second.
If you
No,
see any
like,
grooves,
ears
turn around and run.
Can I project telepathically without like just saying like a radio beacon kind of like just saying
You
things
have to
telepathically?
see the person.
Yeah.
It can't just be like a signal
No.
to anything. No.
no.
Dang.
I mean, you can talk to your patron at any time, but that's what you're trying to do.
And you find the doorway leading down
True.
to the next level.
I check for traps.
Roll the check for traps.
I help someone
I
check
will
for traps.
help you.
My perception
No,
is
I
0.
haven't checked for any traps.
Who's got a decent wisdom? My perception 0.
That would be Tim.
Yeah.
Check for traps,
Right.
good sir.
We will
Am I
help
being-
you check for traps.
All right. Sweet. Wisdom or
Perception.
what? Oh, okay. Who said wisdom? Why did somebody
It's
say?
perception wisdom.
Oh,
So it
okay.
uses your
Check.
wisdom score. So I was asking.
And it's on advantage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Nice.
There are no traps.
There are no traps in
Though
here.
you hear someone softly humming to themselves.
Gripping my sword, I'm gonna decapitate the first thing I see.
Well, I guess we knock down the door.
And this is when the GM just sends like an NPC, like the one the village. I'm saying, no, I'm not that cruel. I'm not that cruel.
Hello, neighbor. No, I'm just.
Won't you be my neighbor? What?
Oh god.
Do we want to stealth into this room, or do we want to bash it down and intimidate them?
I mean, what's to assume that they don't already know?
Okay, the door's in front of me. I want to kick it down.
All right. You kick it down, and I'm going to reuse the room that you just fought in because my draw isn't excellent. So just use the northern door as the basically entrance for it.
Yeah, body count.
We're in the labyrinth. No, just
dance magic.
We through up here. We're in another Fey realm.
Oh god.
Wait, wrong game.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Let me see if I...
Bashing the door down.
Okay, guys, we're coming from here, not. Yeah.
Hey, I kicked the door down. What are you guys doing? Move.
Stroking my new skin.
Hide.
What?
Hide.
Hide? What do you mean hide?
Or at least don't
action.
run in front of him into the center of the room where there's enemies.
I am a vampire.
I would suggest casting protection from good and evil.
I'll stand
I
over
only
here.
have one spell left.
Yeah, never mind then. Wow, it feels so weird when I'm playing a full caster and you guys are like, I'm out of spells. I'm like, what are you out of spells for? What's going on?
Shepherd's Scarf.
Oh, and then the Paladin doesn't even get cantrips, does he?
Nope. I only got the cantrip because of my race.
Well, it's not a cantrip. It's a once per day. It's not the. It's actually a level of spell. Isn't it? Hellish Rebuke. It's once per day.
Oh yeah, Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, I get Thaumaturgy for
something else. Yeah, not your race.
Yeah, and two of these look like as if they're better dressed than the previous ones you encountered. One of them is dressed as if he were a butler.